Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about how to fix your Schulze Pretreat Maker 4. And we noticed that the pre-treat wasn't pumping through the hoses. So of course, we take it out, look at it, and we could see that it was trying to pump it, but it wasn't pumping the pre-treat out. And the first thing we thought of is, oh no, we're out of warranty by a couple months. What are we gonna do? The machine is an expensive machine, but if it's just the pump, how much is a pump? How quickly can we get it? We have orders to fulfill, and we started kind of going into panic mode. What I found out later on, because there was a open house here in Houston, and when I spoke to him about it, he told me that the pre-treat machine was covered under warranty for a year, but that I could call Brother because I bought it through Brother, and I could go to them for any technical support, which I didn't know. So after talking to him, he gave me a couple of hints on what to do, told me that I could call customer support, and through a Facebook group that I'm a member of, that we all have GTXs, and we kind of share ideas and share problems and solutions to those problems, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. The first piece of advice was just to get that pump cleaned out, because pre-treat solution is salt based. It can really gunk up in that pump, and especially in the lines. And so one of the things that's in the manual is how to disassemble that, and we're going to show that to you here. It's real easy, and what we did was follow the instructions, unscrew it, and get it cleaned up. Now once I got in there, I didn't see that it was very dirty. There was some buildup for sure. It's been a year and a half, and I kind of thought that there was something a little bit off about that, because it's a really well made machine, and it shouldn't be going out with the number of prints that we've done. So after cleaning it, put it back together, put it back into the machine, turned it on, tried to pump, same thing. Exact same thing. There was trying to pump, but it just wasn't getting the pre-treat out. And we thought, okay, maybe it's the pressure, because we opened it, and so we tried to prime it, and still no luck. The thing that worked for us was to switch pumps. Now, there's two pumps in this pre-treat machine. There's one for pre-treat and one strictly for the distilled water. And because it's distilled water, there's really not going to be a lot of buildup in there. The buildup is going to be in that pre-treat pump. So we finally changed it out, switched all the hoses, and started it up, per se. And it took a little bit, but it started pushing the pre-treat. Because that pump was strictly water, and now we put it into the pre-treat mix, it flowed easily, and we're happy about that. And what we were worried about is the old pre-treat pump was now going to be used for the water. Now, was it going to work? And when we tested it, it took a little bit, but it finally shot through, pumped it out, and we were pretty happy. One of the things that we did notice was, once we pulled that pump out, we noticed that it wasn't built by Schulze. Schulze builds the machine, but they don't build the pump. We saw that it was made by a company called Seaflow. I mean, you could go to their website and you could buy a pump. Now, it's a small PSI and a small pump, and we figured, okay, it can't be that much. And when we spoke to Brother Tech Support, they told us that we would have to buy a new pump. And if we would go through them, that it would be an estimated $400. We're a small shop. Yeah, I mean, it's $400. We don't want to be down. We're going to have to bite the bullet and spend the money. But when we pulled it out and saw that Seaflow made it, had the model number, we went online, looked at it, and we found it on Amazon for $79.99. The pump that's online and on Amazon looks a little bit different, just the coloring, but it's the same pump. We looked at it, matched the model numbers and everything. We'll leave that link below just in case you need to get a new pump. One of the maintenance things that we want to talk about is cleaning out that pump. When we went to the open house, we spoke to Brad, and he mentioned the pump circulation cleaning that's built into the machine should be done about once a month. Now, if you're a higher volume shop, you might want to do that maybe every 2 weeks, just to be sure that it's really cleaning out that pump, both pumps, and you're not getting any of that buildup that might cause problems down the road. Another maintenance key is making sure that you clean out the filter that's in front of the machine, right by those nozzles. Now, when we were trained, the tech told us that, okay, here's how you clean it. Here's the wrench that you need. It's included, and you want to clean that out every once in a while. It wasn't anything exact, and I'm a person that I need exact. I have reminders on my phone telling me, once a day, once every 2 weeks, monthly, whatever it is. That way I don't forget. Now, when we went in there to clean it out, it was a little clogged, and using a little brush got it nice and clean, and we did see that the flow was a little bit nicer out of the nozzles after that. One little tip from brother that we got was, if your pump still isn't fully functioning, is to heat up that distilled water just a little bit. Now, of course, you don't want it scalding hot, you don't want it boiling, but you want to warm it up. That way when it's trying to get through those lines, it'll kind of break up some of those salt deposits and flush those out. I want to thank you for joining us. I hope this is going to be helpful in your business doing DTG and using this Schulze Pretreat Maker 4. We have all the information below in the description, including the link for the cleaning and maintenance, and also the link to Amazon if you need one of those pumps as well. Again, thanks for joining us. We hope this helps, and see you next time. But we were worried about now the old pre-treater hump